What's up, everybody? Welcome back to an edition of Deep South Lunchbreak with me, DeepSouthEdc. It's happy Thursday, everybody. Today is December 1st, so first day of Christmas, as they call it. Finally getting pretty cold here down in southern Louisiana. Yesterday and the day before, it was around 70, mid-70s, and then finally it dropped into the 50s, low mid 50s, so it's been pretty nice. So pretty excited about that. Let's see, I was going to do one of these yesterday, but I had to do an errand for my wife on my break, so I didn't get to do that. Anyway, what's up, Lil Klondike? How's it going, man? Thanks for hanging out. I wanted to kind of mention something because I thought it was pretty funny, but I'm over here at work, and I got one of these coworkers, I guess we'll call it. She's over here running around with the mask on. So I asked somebody, I said, "Hey, is she sick or something?" And they were like, "Yeah, she's got something or something." So she comes back into the back where I'm working, and she starts complaining, "Oh, I don't feel good. My body's aching, blah, blah, blah." And she's wearing a mask, but the whole time she's wearing the mask like below her nose, and like I see top lip fucking talking out of it while she's fucking talking to me. So I'm like, what the fuck is the point of the fucking mask if you're not even gonna wear it right in the first place? I was just like, what are you doing? It's just like for show. You want people to think, I don't know. Anyway, I thought the whole thing was pretty funny, pretty stupid, and yeah, I just wanted to complain about that because I thought it was funny. It's like you're wearing the mask, but you ain't even wearing it right. So what's the point of the mask in the first fucking place? I don't know. These people got me fucked up. It's pretty funny though. I don't know. I think at this point it's more like a theater. It's kind of like a, when you got I don't know. I'm originally from Albuquerque, and you got all the different like gangs and all their affiliations. Well, they tell who each other are by their little colored bandanas that they wear. So the thing is kind of like the same thing, or it used to be. But anyway, I just thought that was funny. It's like you have the mask, you're wearing it, but you're not wearing it right, thus making the mask an accessory at this point. Anyway, I had a funny phone call from a lady the other day. She was like all upset, and she was like, I came down with COVID, and it doesn't make sense because, I've already had 5 shots. And so when I got off the phone with her, I I told one of my coworkers, I was like, man, imagine, what's up, AZ? Imagine right now believing that that you still get shot up with this thing and you're not gonna get sick. It was like, imagine still believing like this thing's gonna fucking protect you from everything. Anyway, it's just ridiculous. Anyway, do some shout outs. Little Klondike Outdoors. He's always hanging out on the live streams, and so is my cousin AZ Airgunner. Y'all should check him out. He's got a poll going up on his channel right now, asking you about what kind of videos, what kind of content you want him to make. So if you guys are subscribed to him, you should definitely go vote on that poll. I voted and I actually tied it up. So I don't know if it's changed since then, but the last time I checked, it was a 50-50. So somebody go break that tie. I got, the other day we were coming up with an idea. I was going to do a urban bow drill. So I've been sourcing pieces for that. I got the mop handle that we're going to use as our spindle. I've scoped out some pallets that are around the block. We got a lot of like road construction and a lot of like just regular house construction going on around the neighborhood. So I'll probably be able to get a nice board or something. So we're working on that. I wanted to give you guys a sneak preview. So I have 2 videos planned for December. One of them for sure. If you guys like the Christmas story, get ready for the one later in the month. But I have one that I'm going to be filming here in the next couple days that'll come out soon. It's probably going to be the most ridiculous, most hilarious video that I've done yet, and it'll finally let my sense of humor shine a little bit. But it's going to be funny. Anyway, I don't want to give too much away, but it's a self-defense item, and yeah, I just it was ridiculous. So the way I found it is on Monday or Tuesday, I was on like Knife Center and Blade HQ and all like the knife websites, going through all of their like online bargain bins and stuff, trying to find something fucking cheap and something like interesting, something like odd to do a video on. And I found something pretty odd that I'm going to do a video on. And I got it on sale in the bargain bin. It was 50% off. And you guys might see why it was on sale. So get ready for that. There's going to be a melon involved. So that'll be real fun. I went to Costco again the other day. Thanks, bro. I went to Costco again the other day. And AZ Airgunner says he can't wait. LOL. And I don't know where they had their rocks and their gravel delivered from to make their parking lot look all pretty. But man, I've been finding some pretty bomb-ass rocks to make like flint and steel fires with. So every time I go to Costco, I leave with like a fucking grocery bag full of rocks. So that's been pretty fun. People must think I'm weird because I'm all going through them and then I'm like carrying them. Ugh, sorry, the Southern is coming out a little bit. And and yeah, I just wonder if like people trip out on me, like, what's he gonna do with that big ass rock, you know? But you know, you don't have to worry about the big ass rock that I'm carrying. It's, you know. Anyway, so we found some really nice pieces of like quartz. I think I found something called quartzite, which is a little bit different. I don't know what else I found. Probably chert. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. Chert, it's like flint, but a little bit different. Flint is like more of like they call flint here in the United States. What they call flint, what they say is flint, is usually a chert. And flint is usually more found in like Europe, like real flint, actual flint. Oh, I think someone's walking up on me. Hold on. Kind of in my secret spot here. I think we're good. Right? Exactly. Don't worry. These aren't going through any windshields. I'm just going to use them to make fire. You got the wrong idea. No, but our fucking Costco over here is pretty loked out, bro. There's been fucking multiple carjackings in the gas station. One lady was dragged, like holding on to her car while the guys were stealing it and like drug her. Man, it's just crazy over here. This is pretty nuts. That's why if you live in New Orleans, you got to stay strapped, man. Stay well regulated around here. Oh, man. But it's wild. So, yeah. If anybody asks, be like, yeah, this is my anti-carjacking device. What you talking about? I saw a funny YouTube video the other day of this. I don't even remember the context or what it was, but oh, you guys got to check this out. You see that thing? That was like a big like military like bomber. They've been running drills up here like crazy. I see like F-22s and like all kinds of like crazy looking fighter jets and stuff flying through here. Gearing up for it. But anyway, that was pretty cool. That just flew by. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. It's my anti-carjacking device. Anyway, yeah, but I can't find like normally good like hard stones or minerals or anything like that are native to the area. Again, it's real swampy, so it's more silty and like you get like sandstone and like more compressed things rather than crystals that the earth made. So it's a little bit different. But anyway, people think I'm weird going through the rocks at Costco. And that was the moral of that one. Let's see. What else? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Did I make any notes? I usually like to write notes for these to get ready. Oh, yes. Here's one thing I wanted to mention. So you guys can find me I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, and I'm also on this other thing called Minds, Minds, minds.com. Minds is pretty cool. It's kind of like Twitter. You find more like niche type things, and it's pretty cool because you could like set up like the algorithm kind of however you want, and it'll just feature things that you want. Anyway, it's pretty cool. Long story short, if you guys are on Minds, there's this feature on there called Super Minds. So if you guys want to like ask me a question, or if you're interested in like having me do any sort of like particular demonstration that you had a question about, or anything like that, or any sort of like questions related to survival, city prepping, everyday carry, firearms stuff, anything like that, you can go over to Minds, and you can find me at DeepSouthEdc, and you can send me a super mind. It costs 1 token. I'm not sure like the dollar ratio, but it should be real cheap. And I'll make you a special video replying to your question, answering your question, whatever it takes to get that answered for you. So if you guys are on Minds, drop me a super mind, and I'd be really excited to do some of those for some of my subscribers and some of my viewers. That'd be really cool. Also, you can hit me up on Twitter or on Instagram too. Those ones aren't as fun because everybody is on them, but Minds is pretty cool. So you guys should check out Minds. It's pretty interesting. And they pay you to be on it. They pay you in their own crypto coin, a mine token. So, if you post on like other things, you might as well also just post to Minds, and they pay you for it. But you can find me there. You can find me everywhere with the handle at DeepSouthEdc. I think on Facebook, I'm still not sure. I just have my Facebook set up for anything I post on Instagram will auto go to Facebook. I think the other day I posted an article about the SPCA, which I will tell you about right now. So we have some crazy, follow me everywhere at DeepSouthEdc. Everywhere. I mean, not everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, Minds, Twitter, YouTube. You guys should go find this story. I posted it on Minds, I posted it on Facebook, and I posted it on Twitter. But the SPCA across the river, the city of New Orleans contracts them to be our animal control and our humane society, our dog pound, pretty much. Well, this family, they discovered a Thursday or a Friday or something that their dog had gotten out of their yard somehow. It like busted through like one of these fence panels, like at the bottom, and busted through and got out. So after, hours and hours of looking, they go to the SPCA. So they go and just to see if their dog is there. So yeah, turns out the dog is there, looks happy. The family's excited. Great, the dog's here. Looks like nothing happened to him. It looks like he's in great health. Great. So the SPCA tells him, well, the paperwork you presented us, it looks like his vaccinations are out of date. So we'll have to give him his rabies vaccine and get him his license or whatever. And then you can come back and pick him up on Monday and he'll be ready to go. So the guy's like, all right, cool. Awesome. Sounds good. Looks like he's being taken care of. We'll be back on Monday. Monday comes around. The guy and his family go to pick up his dog, and they fucking killed the dog. It was on a euthanasia list, and they killed the dog. The family came a couple of days before to claim it. They were like, cool, we're good to go. We just gotta get him his vaccine, come and pick him up on Monday. And they go on Monday, and he was, yeah, dude, he was on the euthanasia list. So what the SPCA is trying to claim is that he was given an assessment and failed his assessment when he arrived. So he was put on the euthanasia list before the family came looking for him. And then I guess somehow was never taken off the list, which I think is bullshit, because I work kind of in that sort of community. I don't work for shelters or rescues or anything like that, but I deal with a lot of them sometimes, or I have a lot more in the past before 2020 for sure. But I know I don't have any proof, and I can't, prove it, but I know for a fact that that is not the first time that something like that has ever happened there at the LASPCA. That place is mismanaged like fuck. Like, no, that's not the first. That's probably the first time that it's made the news. Honestly, somebody was suing them. I don't remember the rescue's name. Well, if I did, I probably wouldn't say it. But they were suing them because they were being dishonest with the amount of dogs that they actually do euthanize every year. Because they're always saying, oh, we adopt this many dogs, we adopt this many dogs, we adopt this many dogs. But they never put out like the numbers of how many that they don't adopt and have to, take care of. And it took them to get sued just to present that information. And they were trying to say, well, we're a nonprofit. We don't have to share that information. We're like a private organization. Except, that normally that would be okay, except they're contracted by the city, which means that they're a city employee, which means that our tax dollars pay them, which means they're part of the city government, which means that they need to be just as transparent as any other government entity would be. So that's pretty messed up. And I hate to end the stream on such a sad note, but something needs to be done about that place. Also, everybody microchip your dogs. I have a feeling had that dog been microchipped, at least, he should have also had a collar and tags on. But, they probably could have scanned his chip, found out who the owner was, and gave him a call right away, pick him up. Whoever, even like I hate to use the word, but like the dog catchers, like the ones who drive the trucks and shit around, like if they scan him, they probably could have seen the address and taken him back to the house right there real fast. So I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty crazy. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today on the first day of December on my lunch break. It's always a pleasure. Little Klondike Outdoors, thanks for always hanging out. Little AZ Air Gunner, you're the man. Can't wait to see what you got coming out next. Anyway, y'all, stay well regulated. We'll catch you on the next one. Happy winter.